In the years that followed our victory, defending our home system from the fallen empire, the empire of the Eternal Wheel has grown by leaps and bounds, reaching out across the stars to find systems and increase our financial and industrial capacities. We uplifted the species that we found on the Holy Ring. We have colonized several new systems, and we've pushed the borders of the Empire well beyond what was imaginable a century ago. The Empire that attacked us fell away mysteriously, and shortly after, two other fallen empires began to wage war against each other. But we maintained our independence because an enemy that we feel defeated the fallen empire has reared its head towards our empire, and we will stand against it, and we will win. All right. So, as you could tell from the intro, things have happened. And on my computer, my storage drive is starting to act screwy. A lot of my files that I have are showing up corrupt. So, I'm having to toss out close to 6 hours of recording. The old fallen empire that was here fell. It just went poof. And we took advantage of it and pushed in. And we pushed and held here. We were able to get here and colonize these planets and build up two battle fortresses before they could come in, the unbidden. And I actually have yet to be able... I have an error going. When I click on the unbidden, investigate, there's nothing here to investigate for the unbidden. So, I can't actually declare war on the unbidden, so I'm having to do this kind of funny. So, while the rest of the universe is at war, which the Athlid fanatics are fighting the Ruparthi directors, a lot of these guys are allied, and these guys are members of the Galactic League, which decided were younger races that decided they were not going to bow down to the awakened empires. Now, the reason why I'm not involved in that war at the moment is I figured they have enough on their plate so I can be ignored, and I want to push through and take care of at least these guys. Now, surprisingly, and it may have been a bug introduced in the last update, but I pushed with just this fleet up from here, and we captured everything. We've captured everything between here and there. So, we have that going. I actually am making an income now, which I wasn't just a little bit before, which was a little frustrating. Actually quite frustrating. I do have enough cash now. I haven't built a dreadnought yet. I was panicking beforehand about being able to afford to build these things, but look how expensive they are. They are very expensive. So are the battleships. I'm going to build one just out of curiosity. plus use up some resource. And then we've got our research going here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play. I'm also at a point in the game where there's so much going on, I can't go much faster. Hitting faster than fast means the game actually plays slower than normal. So, yeah, I've got some issues there. And no, let's jump over, see how our carriers do. See if we actually attract anybody. I also have a huge number of planets. I've started terraforming some planets. So, I've got that going. So I'm gonna check those out once we take out Avim, or at least attempt to engage here. Let's go ahead, fly in. And my carrier, this is just a carrier fleet. I have nothing else in it. Most are light carriers. I've got a few. I've got one full carrier. And what's amazing is when these things show up, I mean, they get hit pretty hard by the energy weapons on here. But my fighters just melt these things. I mean, look at that. Nope, gone. And the light carriers outpace the main carrier significantly. Interesting. Autocracy of Manward. Interesting. Hello. Yes, let's say hi. We're not going to be jerks, but where are you out of? There's a lot of these guys I have no idea where they're from that I'm being introduced to. But I feel, for some reason, that the Unbidden may have gotten bugged for me in this playthrough, because they're not really doing anything for me. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I'm just kind of waddling through their territory and things are disappearing. So, and they're not really fighting back. I mean, okay. And you're not a high enough level to do anything, so I mean, this is kind of why there haven't been many, why I don't feel that bad about the update. Me losing all those videos is, I mean, I'm just kind of walking through the Unbidden's territory, tearing apart their system, their defensive areas. It's kind of sad. They're not really scary. So, ooh. Oh, wow. No, I want you up here. Yeah, up there. That's actually a fairly high-powered ship, all on its own. I'm gonna launch it, have it join up with this fleet. Expensive ship, too. But once, are they both here now? Yep. Alright. Dreadnought, carriers. Move in and destroy. Dreadnought's not that powerful. Well, not that fast. It's fairly powerful because it's a freaking Dreadnought. Not that fast. It does have two very big forward guns, however. Just move in. I have a feeling you're gonna get there after everything's dead, but we'll see. And the score on this thing keeps bouncing around. Pretty good. But yeah, our fighter fleet is kind of mean. Alright, form up. Oh wow. The number jump in size for this fleet now, that's pretty epic. Alright, so you are the only... Okay, no, we got this one too. And we'll push to here. That's been my plan, is just kind of clear out this pathway up to here, and then try and fortify that system. I also have an interesting error that I can't push forward particularly well, because some of these are marked as territory controlled by... Well, it's marked as things I can't deal with. Ooh. Yes, please. I didn't realize this was the home area for these guys, or the fallen empire. Boundary and the core, but they will be Oz. We'll have enough we'll have a good chunk of territory pretty soon. But I can't really colonize those yet, unfortunately. Let's see, how's the Dreadnought gonna do? Hey, it's doing pretty good. Before the fighters even get there, it's taking out one of the stations. Oh, and it looks like one shot took out the shields of one of these stations. That Dreadnought's beastly. Come here, Dreddy. What's your name? The Sentinel. That's a good name for a Dreadnought. Okay, what else do we have here? Battle Fortress construction speeds. Let's do that, because I do need to get the more battle fortresses up, actually. Because I have a feeling that as long as the AI is still functioning and it hasn't all just gone to sleep on me, which it may have, the AI may have gone to sleep, because I haven't really seen a change over here that much in territory. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright. I'm kind of mixed. Do I want to resurrect the automated Dreadnought? I kind of want to. Because since I found one, I could run over and smack it around a little bit. Get some positives out of that. But I'm not sure. Question mark? Oh yeah. I know what those are. Let's see. But yeah. I mean, this has kind of been my experience recently playing through this. It's just... we're just expanding now. We have enough tech, culture, income that we're going to be able to do this. We're at a point where, unless we get the Okay, time's still flowing forward. Unless we get the upgrade challenge or the an enemy that comes at us via a large alliance. But I still think we could probably hold the line relatively well against that. So, surface, upgrade all of you. We've got a pretty good center here, so or our home system is actually not a system I'd really want to try and fight in. I can't quite terraform these yet. Peace was declared. Police were declared. Okay, move in, take those out. Not that worried about this fight, actually. But yeah, this was our second stronghold, this system. And it did a really, really good job holding. And everything there is upgraded. You need some upgrading. More monies. We need more monies income. Now these planets I have done, as you can see, jack squat on. Same with this one. Not much. And same pretty much down here. Trundle, where is you? I've done more here, obviously. Boop-a-doo. Because there's actually something there. Let's see. Stramagug. Gug. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. And you. For the most part, those guys are happy. Rethanok. Where are you? This is actually a pretty good planet. It's 2. Okay, can't upgrade that yet, so we can do this. Just get those kind of up and running. And I guess let's go ahead. Power hub. Power plant. Power plant. Power plant. And power plant. Because really, power has been my biggest enemy in all this. Is just keeping power going. This thing's territory, they keep just getting ripped apart. Where did this one come from? Branchium. You are bowed to them. You dislike us for some reason. I can kill you if I really wanted to, though. My empire's kind of turning into the Centauri. I just really realized that. Our destined steps into the stars. I mean, I have all this territory over here that I'm completely ignoring because nothing for me. Alright, and I'm pushing in on this one as well. There's a lot of territory that I have that I'm not really making use of at the moment. But that's kind of because we just exploded out. And it only recently did our empire actually push out into controlled space that other empires had. Oh, yes. I have more leaders. Intellectual. I like you. Alright. Let's see. Do you have a... No, we need to recruit somebody for you two. Let's go with you because you'll die soon. Because you're not long-lived. But you might make people happy. I can recruit another. Fortunately, okay, yeah. You're not that good, but people aren't going to hate you. Since right now happiness is something I'm having to fight a lot with. Spaceport. And Rothnuk. Spaceport. Let's build one of those. I've also discovered spaceports are very good for spreading your influence or culture or what have you. The Sequilian League. They... They actually like us now. Strange, but... Okay, Vortex... Sentient combat simulations, experimental psionic barrier. We're playing around with psionic shield, so let's go with that. Alright, and up here, sail, charge across. Now, part of me is curious if I could just charge in and wreck these guys over here, because it's like they've stopped functioning. Part of me thinks I could, the way these fights have been going, but I'm not sure if that would just wake them up or not. So, I kind of want a slightly bigger fleet. Oh, thank you. I want that. I've wanted that for a while. But we just got Super Dreadnought, and I haven't looked at a Super Dreadnought before in anything. So, Dreadnought, Super Dreadnought, the Truncheon. That's a great name. Okay. Super Dreadnought, Spinal Mount, Spitfire. I kind of like that. Just, Bombardment, Artillery Corps, Annihilator, Barrage, Volley, Bombardment, Volley, and yeah, let's make sure this thing has good point defenses. Quantum torpedoes, because quantum torpedoes sound cool. For small weapons, Matter Disintegrator Mark II. Large. Let's see what actual large do I have access to. It's kind of... Do I have anything... That's the only thing locked in large. But, you know, against the Unbidden, because they have not much armor at all, that's actually pretty good. We're doing that. And then point defense. Let's go with the Jackals, because they're not as good as the Mercy, but they have longer range. Master Psionics. 0 point AP plant. And Crystal Focus. Advanced Afterburners. I'm not so sure on those. Side Jump Drive. Advance. Psionic Thrusters. Tachyon Sensor. Okay, what do we want here? Chance to hit. That. And you. Alright, so now we play around with the high-end stuff. So power, we need lots of power. So I am going to be saying, okay, there's that. Let's throw extra large shields everywhere. Alright, so could I throw one there? Yeah. One there? Yeah. Okay. And you. Better armor. And we'll save you. And then we'll take a look and see what it costs to build one of those. Alright. Down here. You. Super Dreadnought. That's interesting. Why the difference? Why is my Super Dreadnought so much cheaper to build than the ship designer? Let me look at the Dreadnought. Truncheon. Could it be that I used Mazers? Okay, what are those? Those are energy. And let's see what that does. It lowers the energy cost of the ship. So I wonder, can I put another shield here? Ooh. No, I can't. I can't even put another react or thingamabobber there. So let's see. Save. Alright, now why are you so much cheaper? What? I'm missing a mechanic in my mind somewhere. Honestly, I don't see why I don't just build Super Dreadnoughts now. They're so much better than the normal ones for me. Alright, come up here. No, we just want to survey. All I get from researching now is just physics boosts. So. Yep. Thank you. Alright.
I was afraid you dropped the tape.
Fuck. Stop screaming as you march by. Alright. Do. Let me see what time it is. Okay. But, okay. But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am with this. The Empire is doing fantastic, as you can tell, for an empire that was just pinned away by a fallen empire at the beginning. We are, well, not the biggest. We are one of the biggest empires. So let me. Where are you? Can I, like, there we go. Oh. Oh, wow. That's a younger one just kind of popped out of Despotic Empire. Alright. Wonder where they popped up out of. A lot of these smaller empires are kind of just coming out of nowhere at the moment. They've got these little circle build-ups and things like that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be ending this episode here. I'm sorry about having to chop this up, and I will see you next episode. Until then, long live the Empire. Bye-bye.